This video is our presentation of Crown Media Holdings Inc. It's a NASDAQ Global Market stock trading our ticker CRWN. This chart has actually had a tough 3 days, falling from highs to $1.84, back down to close Tuesday at $1.73. But what caught my eye about it is it's moving back near a support level around $1.65 and still maintaining a very strong uptrend throughout 2012. So while it has given some back here over the last few days, I think it's worth keeping on radar to see if it's going to come back down, hit $1.65, and bounce back off that strong support point. See in general, MACD moved back towards zero, broken through it, now on the north side. Although it is pulling back some, histogram bars coming down, holding over top of zero, still a bullish position. Chart's been kind of trending sideways for several months. The ADX, it's not really giving signs of which direction it could be moving, but it is making some higher lows, coming off that critical 10 point, where I always look for more strength to be added to a direction. So while it's pretty indecisive and neutral right now, still has a nice look. Continue to push further north like that and move through 20, and that would be a prime point for it to come off a support level and try and make a stronger move. In general, the MFIs are trending upward and importantly holding over top of 50, which is still a bullish position. See accumulation distributions kind of stuck in a box over the last 3 or 4 months, again showing some indecisiveness, and that buying and selling is somewhat equal. Jacob Money Flow does give a little bit of a different read, saying over the last 20 periods, buying pressure still outweighing selling pressure. Per definition of the CCI, that break back down through 100 was actually a sell point. Followers of the CCI would now be looking for a rotation, move off support, break back up through 100 to drop another buy signal. Selling pressure the last couple days has turned the full stow downward, but again still holding over top of 50. And again from a broader perspective, full stow is still channeling upward. Tricks also climbing back towards zero, and like the MACD, it's a gauge of trend, holding over top of zero is a bullish position. RSIs, gauge of momentum, several months now. Just kind of running right down the middle of the road as the stock's been consolidating in this channel. Broke back up north of 50 on this few day spike last week and coming back down at that 50 point again. Honestly, all those indicators are about positioned where I'd expect them to be. Overall bullish, but leaning towards the neutral side of things. And that's to be expected. This stock's been in a multi-month channel. That area, $1.65, that's the point I'd have my eye on to see if it's going to bounce. 50-day moving average at $1.70. Ideally, it would hold over top of that, which is also slightly below what's realistically the top side of that channel. A few upper shadows here and there, same as a few lower shadows. It's all within a general range of support and resistance. What's important for this now? It's going to hold this area and make another move. For me, it would be seeing this stock start to close over top of $1.85, make some new highs, because if it does, the odds are pretty strong it's going to go up here and challenge this 52-week high right around $2. Volume's pretty thin in this play, 54,000 shares traded, which is probably slightly below its 3-month average or somewhere thereabouts. Moves even like the end of last week. See a little over 200,000 shares traded, and the stock jumped quickly. So these thinly traded stocks are certainly ones worth keeping an eye on for an increase in volume, because they can run with little buying pressure. And similarly important for the bottom support to stay intact, or it's probably going to come back down near this area of resistance and that 200-day moving average around $1.55. Nice looking technical chart though, great upward trend throughout 2012. And with this pullback, one to keep an eye on, see if it's going to bounce off support again. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the CRWN chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.